Welcome back to our channel Ultra Rare Coins 8336. I will tell you about some special coins, so please watch the complete video. Today, we'll be taking a closer look at a fascinating piece from the UK, the 10 new pence coin from 1968, featuring Queen Elizabeth II with the inscription D.G.REG.F.D. What is this coin worth today? Stick around to find out. The 10 new pence coin was introduced in 1968, 2 years before the United Kingdom transitioned to a decimal currency system in 1971. This coin was part of a significant shift in British currency. Prior to decimalisation, the British system was based on pounds, shillings, and pence. The new pence was introduced to help people get used to the upcoming changes. This 1968 coin was the first year of minting for the 10 new pence, and it remained in circulation until 1993, when a smaller version of the coin was introduced. On the obverse of the coin, you'll see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, along with the Latin inscription D.G.REG.F.D, which stands for De Gratia Regina Fidei Defensatrix, translating to By the Grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse side, there's a crowned lion, representing British power and heritage. This design was created by Christopher Ironside. The 1968 10 new pence coin was minted in large quantities, making it a common coin among collectors. The total mintage for this year was around 336 million. In terms of composition, the coin is made of cupronickel, which is 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 11.31 grams and has a diameter of 28.5 millimeters, making it larger than the modern 10 pence coin. Now, let's talk about the current value of the 10 new pence 1968 coin. Since it's a common coin, its value mostly depends on its condition. If you have a 1968 10 new pence coin in circulated condition, it's typically worth its face value, about 10 pence in the UK dollar 3.5 millions, or roughly 12 to 15 cents USD. Due to its high mintage, these coins aren't particularly rare. If your coin is in uncirculated or mint condition, it could be worth more. Collectors may pay around $1 to $3 for a coin in pristine condition, depending on the market. Special proof versions of the coin, made for collectors, are much more valuable. These can fetch prices ranging from $10 to $20, depending on their quality and packaging. While the 1968 10 new pence coin may not be rare, it's an important piece of British numismatic history, especially being the first year of issue for this denomination. Whether you're adding it to your collection or just curious about its value, it's a great coin to hold on to. Today, we're diving into the world of British coinage to explore the value and history of the 10 new pence 1969 Elizabeth II coin. Whether you've come across one in your collection or just out of curiosity, stick around to learn all about its worth, features, and history. Before we jump into its value, let's start with some background. The 10 new pence coin was introduced in 1968 as part of the UK's move toward decimalisation, replacing the old shilling coin. The coin we're talking about today, from 1969, is part of this transitional period. At the time, Queen Elizabeth II was reigning, and the obverse of the coin, designed by Arnold Machin, features her iconic profile with the inscription, Elizabeth II D.G.REG.F.D. This stands for, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse, designed by Christopher Ironside, features a crowned lion, representing the British monarchy. Now, let's talk about the specifics. The 10 new pence 1969 coin is made of cupronickel, which is a blend of copper and nickel. It has a weight of 11.31 grams, a diameter of 28.5 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.03 millimeters. The larger size of this coin was later reduced in 1992, so if you've got the original 1969 version, it's a bit of a collector's item, especially in its large format. Moving on to mintage numbers. There were a whopping 133,655,000 of these coins minted in 1969. While this number is quite high, making the coin relatively common, certain factors like condition, rarity, and demand can influence its value in the market. $3 millions. Now, what is this coin actually worth? For circulated 1969 10 new pence coins, the value typically ranges from 10 pence to £1, depending on its condition. These are relatively common and don't carry much value unless they are in pristine condition. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version, that's where things get more interesting. An uncirculated coin, which has never been used in commerce, can fetch around £2 to £5. Meanwhile, proof versions, especially those in mint condition, can go for as much as £10 or more. So, what factors should you look out for when determining the value of your 10 new pence coin? Coins in mint or uncirculated condition are always worth more. Any signs of wear, scratches, or tarnishing will reduce its value. While the 1969 coin isn't particularly rare, certain errors or misstrikes can make your coin more valuable. Coin values fluctuate based on collector interest. Keep an eye on market trends, auctions, and online listings for the latest prices. If you're looking to sell or buy a 10 new pence 1969 coin, you can check local coin dealers, online auction sites like eBay, or specialty numismatic marketplaces. Just be sure to compare prices and understand the condition of the coin you're dealing with. Today, we're diving into the 1980 10 new pence coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Whether you've just discovered this coin or you're curious about its worth, stay tuned as we explore its history, design, and current market value. The 10 new pence coin was introduced in the United Kingdom as part of the decimalization process in 1968. By 1980, this coin was part of the new pence series, which replaced the old pre-decimal shillings. Decimalization made the UK's currency system simpler, and the 10 new pence was worth £0.1 of a pound. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. Around the portrait, you'll see the inscription Elizabeth II D.G.REG.F.D, which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse, there is the iconic image of a crowned lion, symbolizing British strength and power. Before we talk about its value, let's go over the coin's specifications. 1980 10 new pence copper nickel weight. 11.31 grams diameter. 28.5 mm thickness. 2.25 mm. In 1980, these coins were struck for circulation. However, it's worth noting that the new pence series was eventually replaced in 1982 with the 10 pence coins, as the UK moved away from the new pence term. Now, let's get into what you came for, the value of the 1980 10 new pence coin. As you might expect, the face value of this coin is 10 pence, which is still its value in circulation today. If you have a 1980 10 new pence coin in circulated condition, its value is usually around its face value of 10 pence. 2.5 millions. These coins were mass-produced, so most circulated examples won't fetch more than their face value. If you're lucky enough to have an uncirculated or proof version of the coin, you could be looking at a slightly higher value. Uncirculated coins or those in near-mint condition can sell for between £1 and £3, depending on the quality. Although the 1980 10 new pence coin isn't considered rare, some collectors are interested in older new pence coins, especially as they were withdrawn from circulation in 1993 and replaced with smaller 10p coins. This specific 1980 coin isn't particularly rare. Millions were minted, which is why circulated coins don't hold much value beyond their face value. However, for collectors of British decimal coins, especially those seeking a complete new pence set, this coin can still hold interest in higher grades. To sum up, the 1980 10 new pence coin is a fascinating piece of British currency history, but in terms of value, circulated examples generally aren't worth more than their face value. Uncirculated coins, on the other hand, could be worth a few pounds, making them a nice find for collectors. If you have one of these coins in your collection, it might not make you rich, but it's certainly a neat piece of the UK's transition to decimalization. Today, we're going to talk about an interesting coin. The 10 new pence 1992 Elizabeth II D.G.REG.F.D coin. Whether you found one in your pocket change or inherited a collection, you might be wondering if this coin has any real value. Let's dive into the history, design, and most importantly, the current value and worth of this coin. The 10 new pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1968 as part of the decimalization of the currency. By 1992, the design had changed a bit from its original larger size. The coin we're looking at today, the 1992 version, is part of the smaller and lighter series that replaced the larger coin of the same denomination that had been used from 1968 to 1981. The 1992 10 new pence coin features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. Her portrait is accompanied by the inscription Elizabeth II D.G.REG.F.D, which stands for D.G.REG.F.D, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse, you'll find a crowned lion, which is part of the Royal Coat of Arms of England. This design was created by artist Christopher Ironside and remained on the coin until the introduction of the new designs in 2008. The 1992 10 new pence coin is made of cupronickel, which is an alloy of copper and nickel. The coin weighs 6.50 grams and has a diameter of 24.5 millimeters. This coin is significant because 1992 was the first year the new, smaller 10p coin was produced. It replaced the larger version and is more compact but retains the same value. So, how much is the 10 new pence 1992 coin worth today? Well, in circulated condition, this coin is quite common, meaning its value as a collector's item may not be that high. Typically, you can expect to see it sold for around 20 to 50 pence in circulated condition, which is not much above its face value $1.2 million. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version of the coin, one that is in mint condition and has not been used in everyday transactions, the value can be slightly higher. Uncirculated coins might sell for around £1 to £2 depending on the market and demand. Additionally, if the coin has any unique errors, such as misprints or striking errors, it could be worth significantly more to collectors. The 1992 10 new pence Elizabeth II coin is a fascinating piece of the UK's decimal coinage history. While its value may not be extremely high in circulated condition, it's still a collectible item, especially if you have one in mint condition or with errors. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the coins in your pocket, this is a piece of British history worth holding on to. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on coin collecting and values. See you in the next one.